Okay, so we've caught up with the Mbiris pride now. They've left their position that they were in, lying close to Wild Dog Dam. I don't know if they picked up the scent. They could have possibly picked up the scent of the Nharus. It looks like there was only 4 of them. So a very good afternoon to all the viewers and subscribers. As you can see, we've got lions behind me. This is a massive plot twist in the story so far. The Mbiris pride this afternoon or this morning killed a wildebeest close to Wild Dog Dam. We've been following them for the last few days on the last few episodes. And as we've left the area, we've just seen over the ridges a young male, which I thought was originally the young Orphan male. I was horribly mistaken. It's the young Nharu male. And we've got some of the lionesses from the Nharu pride. They're heading straight towards the Mbiris pride. So we're going to keep tabs on them and see what they do. We could have a fight on our hands this afternoon. Okay, so here we've got one of the Nharu lionesses and the young Nharu male. I see another Nharu lioness is coming to join. Right now they're facing straight towards where the Mbiris were lying. Looks like they're turning back now. At the moment there's a lot of grimacing going on. They obviously have picked up the scent of other lions, that being the Mbiris pride. We literally aren't far from them. We must be straight line, maybe 400, 300 meters. Okay, so we've caught up with the Mbiris pride now. They've left their position that they were in, lying close to Wild Dog Dam. I don't know if they picked up the scent. They could have possibly picked up the scent of the Nharus. It looks like there was only 4 of them. And there's definitely way more Mbiris than what there are Nharus. But the problem is, I think the firepower of the Nharus is a little bit stronger because there's quite a few youngsters here with the Mbiris. But now they're going in a complete opposite direction. I don't know if the Nharus are going to follow them or if they've just sort of coincidentally come to a halt, maybe because they smelt the kill earlier today. Okay, so we're out again the following morning after leaving the Mbiris pride, moving away from 4 members of the Nharu pride last night. Really intense plot twist to the story last night. We literally left the Mbiris pride sleeping and basically summed it up last night, but came down this strip behind me of open area and here came the Nharu pride, so things just really took a turn. So nothing transpired from it, or nothing that we know of. The Nharus were basically contact calling, and I think they then realized that they were in the wrong area, and when there was no response they realized that they could smell lions, but it's not from their pride. So very interesting how they came up this far and how they didn't interact. I really thought at one point the young Nharu male was going to go in all guns blazing and storm into the Mbiris pride. So something I thought I would share this morning, we've had the most beautiful sunrise. It's so stunning, and something caught my eye and I looked behind me. I'll try and see if we can get it for you. And we've got the most beautiful rainbow stretching right at the back of the vehicle. So there you can see it's going right over the top. What a beautiful morning to be out. I wonder if that's telling us where our lion prides are, on the other side of the rainbow. But it's just really incredible. I've never had, I think, a more beautiful morning out in the bush than this. I'm not sure how well everyone can see, but we've got the young open male this morning. He's busy contact calling. I think he's separated from the rest of the Mbiris pride. We're going to try and follow him and see where he goes this morning. Okay, so we've just followed this young male into this block, and he's led us to the rest of the Mbiris pride now. We've stopped in this area where there's so many of these butterflies known as African monarchs, and they've got the most beautiful oranges and black and white spots on them, and they're probably one of our more common butterflies here in Mbiris and mainly in South Africa, but they're just swarming all over the place. There must be at least 20 at a time flying around here, maybe over exaggerating a little bit, but there's from time to time there's more than there's less. And they're all sort of situated around this grassy patch or this little bush that they're attracted to. I don't know if they're maybe attracted to the scent, smell, or maybe even the nectar. So this afternoon, after leaving the hippo bull at Wild Dog Dam and that very large crocodile, we've come down towards Main Dam in the hopes to try and relocate on some members of the Nharus pride, and we've bumped into this beautiful group of ground hornbills. There's about 4 of them on this big open clearing, so they're busy feeding now as the sun's setting behind us. So it's quite a good shot. There's not very much light on them, but they're obviously foraging now before they go and roost for the evening. Okay, so after having a very quiet evening / afternoon this afternoon,
We had the Mbiris pride this morning, and obviously we had that interaction with the Nharus pride last night. 4 members of them very close to the Mbiris pride, shadowing them. We now have managed to bump into, it looks like 2 members of the Nharus pride. There was a report there was 4 earlier on, so they do look like they're on the move. Here comes more down the road at the moment. It looks like, yeah, there we go, we've got one of the young males, one of Red Road's sons. So it's a different set of the Nharus. So there was only 4 last night, and now it looks like there's 2 lionesses, this young male, and I'm not sure if the other young male is close by. But we're going to just see what they get up to now, and maybe follow them for a bit before we head back to camp. This is a lovely surprise. Oh, here comes the other male. This is Red Road's other son. So it's good to see both young males are together again.
Okay, so at the moment we've just gotten back to camp. We lost visual of the Nharus pride going into the block. We only saw 4 of them. It looked like some of the same 4 from this last night, where it was very close to the altercation of the Nharus and the Mbiris pride. Obviously, very slow sort of pace to the day. Last night was a quick Nharus versus Mbiris. I thought it was going to be a big showdown. Nothing really transpired from that, and then getting the Mbiris early this morning. Obviously that beautiful sunrise rainbow this morning, and then getting the hippo bull this afternoon, and then bumping into the Nharus. So yeah, very quiet sort of end to the virtual safari, but hopefully things will pick up again. But we'll be out first thing tomorrow morning and see what happens on the next virtual safari.